Now, with the Weather Centre, Joel Guy is there. Joel, good morning. How's the weather looking?
Good morning, Collie. Well, we have another hot one on our hands this Tuesday across the whole of South Africa, and we will once again be seeing thunderstorms for much of the interior, where we already have some storm clouds streaming all the way from Namibia into the northern Cape, parts of the northwest, the Free State, and also down into the northern areas of the Eastern Cape. And we also have quite a bit of fog hanging around the south and the west coast. So if you're in those parts of the country, you need to be careful as you drive to the office. Now, this Tuesday, we are going to be seeing up to 30% chance of thunderstorms for much of the interior. And those storms are also going to push down into parts of the south coast. We are expecting rain and thunder showers for the easternmost areas of Mpumalanga and the Limpopo province. We have a warning in place for high fire danger conditions issued by the South African Weather Service for much of the northern Cape, as well as the northeastern areas of the Western Cape, where we are going to stay with sizzling hot afternoon temperatures. Now, let's take it closer to your part of the country. We start with the northeastern parts. It's going to be partly cloudy with isolated thunder showers across parts of the northwest and much of Gauteng. Drier, however, as we go towards Limpopo and Mpumalanga, but there is a chance of a few sprinkles of rain around Palabora. Top temperatures for these parts of the country will lie mostly in the lower to mid-30s this afternoon. We are also expecting stormy weather for much of the Free State with similar afternoon temperatures. It will stay hot as well in KwaZulu-Natal with thundery showers in places. Ladysmith and Pietermaritzburg peaking at 33 degrees. Slightly hotter as we go towards the Eastern Cape. Look at Bishop peaking at around 36, 34 for the high in Mthatha with thunder showers. Largely dry for much of the East Coast with partly cloudy skies. It will stay hot once again with temperatures in the lower 30s. Thunder showers around Port Elizabeth, warming to around 29 degrees. We are expecting 2-meter easterly swells along the east coast, where light to moderate northeasterlies are forecast this Tuesday. We are also going to see thunder showers for parts of the southern Cape, where we stay with very hot afternoon temperatures, 43 for the high in Oudtshoorn, and Beaufort West should make it to 40 degrees, 41 for the highs in Worcester and Robertson. And we're expecting rain and thunder showers for parts of the south coast, where we stay with light to moderate southeasterlies. Swell heights here are going to be slightly smaller at 1.5 meters, with the swell coming from the southwest. We're also going to see stormy weather across much of the northern Cape, where top temperatures once again stay in the upper 30s and lower 40s in most areas. Kimberley peaks at 35 degrees and a high of 34 is forecast for Sutherland. Partly cloudy and dry once again this Tuesday for Cape Town, but it is going to be hotter compared to what we saw on Monday, with temperatures making it to 32 degrees. Now, looking ahead to your Wednesday, we are going to stay with thunderstorms for much of the interior, and those storms will also spread east towards light rain for George and Cape Town. And on Thursday, we should see stormy weather intensifying across eastern and southeastern South Africa, and light rain is forecast for parts of the south coast, and it will stay hot for much of the country. That's all from the Weather Centre. Back to you.